Courtney Clenney, an Instagram influencer and OnlyFans star with over 2 million followers and earnings of over $3 million, became embroiled in controversy after her boyfriend was found dead in April 2022. Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, where today we will discuss the internet viral case of an OnlyFans star Courtney Clenney, who killed her boyfriend Christian Obumseli by stabbing him. The incident brought attention to her concerning behavior and actions, and the question arose as to whether she was responsible for his death or not. The case is filled with different information, so let's dive into it and join us as we explore the latest developments in this case and attempt to understand the complexities surrounding the life of a social media influencer turned suspect. Courtney Clenney had over 2 million followers on Instagram and earned over $3 million from OnlyFans. Courtney was born in Texas and grew up in a financially comfortable family and had a privileged upbringing, with her father working as a financial advisor. She was an active child and excelled in many physical activities, including gymnastics, volleyball, and weightlifting. She went on to become a personal trainer and also gained fame through social media, appearing in videos and collaborations with other models. After OnlyFans was founded in 2016, she saw it as a new opportunity to earn money and grow her following. She was living a comfortable, luxurious life until April 2022, when she allegedly killed her boyfriend Christian Obumseli. The incident with her boyfriend had put her hard-earned empire in ruins and raised questions about her actions. Christian Obumseli, also known as Toby, was a young black professional, as people described him. He was less active on social media and liked living a private life. In the year 2020, during COVID-19 lockdown, Obumseli was not doing well financially, and a few months later, Clenney and Obumseli started talking during the second half of 2020 after meeting through a common friend when they were living in the same city. Obumseli was immediately accepted into her social group according to the friend who had met him earlier that summer through a common acquaintance. He was well liked by everyone, she adds. Since then, he has been more like a best friend. She says he had a bright personality, was the center of attention wherever he went. Clenney was well known in the Austin nightlife scene, thanks to her popularity on OnlyFans, but she only made friends with her after meeting Obumseli, according to her. Concern grew in the friend's heart as she watched Obumseli's relationship with Clenney escalate rapidly. However, initially, Obumseli and Clenney seemed very happy to be with each other. Clenney used to financially help Obumseli in his hard times, and everything was going well between them. Until April 3, 2022, the day Clenney killed Obumseli by stabbing him. So what went wrong that day? Obumseli left the apartment he shared with Courtney at approximately 1:15 p.m. on April 3, 2022, and returned at 4:32 p.m. with Subway sandwiches for the two of them. That time, Clenney was talking to her mother through a phone call. Clenney's mother overheard her daughter accusing Obumseli of lying and rage at him. After Obumseli got home, an argument broke out because Courtney was envious that he had said hello to a female neighbor while riding his bike. As a result, Obumseli was stabbed 20 minutes later in the Edgewater neighborhood of Miami, where Clenney and Obumseli resided. There was one stab wound on Obumseli's upper chest when first police arrived. He died from his wounds, even though they rushed him to the hospital. As Clenney yells out, "Baby, get up," while clutching Christian Obumseli closely. Clenney was covered in blood, and there was blood on the floor as Obumseli wailed in agony. He was not responding when the paramedics arrived, so they began treating him. Clenney was taken outside by the detectives, while Obumseli was hurried to the hospital. Clenney repeatedly checks in on Obumseli to see if he's okay. "Is he dead? Is he dead?" Clenney hysterically asked. She is interrogated by detectives regarding events preceding their arrival. A police officer requires, "How many times did you stab him?" Clenney claims, "I did not stab him once. I threw it from across the room," she said, referring to a knife. According to Clenney, she was defending herself when she threw the knife at her partner Obumseli. When police took Obumseli to the hospital, he was pronounced dead. Police immediately arrested Clenney and started investigating. Miami Herald reporter David Ovell stated that Clenney admitted to killing Obumseli within hours, claiming self-defense. She claimed to have thrown the knife at him. According to her, she was the one who threw the knife at him. In her statement to the authorities, she said that Obumseli had verbally, physically, and mentally abused her in the past. However, Obumseli's family had stated that Clenney's attack was unprovoked and that Obumseli never abused his girlfriend or anybody else. They say that Obumseli was never harsh toward anyone. They also claim detectives had treated the family of Obumseli as a black man dismissively. According to Larry Hanfield, a lawyer for Obumseli's family, they indicated that they had closed their investigation less than 24 hours after Obumseli's death. As a result of his efforts to arrange a meeting with the state's attorney, he claims that the police agreed to conduct additional investigations. Soon, police started investigating and found some disturbing evidence. Police found the devices that were used by Clenney and Obumseli. They also noticed that Clenney's parents tried to access Obumseli's devices to see if there was any evidence against their daughter so that they could remove it to save Clenney. For that reason, police also arrested them. During the investigation, police found a body video camera showing the moments after the stabbing. In the video, it was clear that Clenney was stabbing Obumseli, but it isn't clear whether it's self-defense or intentional. They also found Clenney's cell phone. Clenney utilized her notes application as a form of diary. Among the numerous entries found on her phone, there are writings documenting instances of mistreatment and reminders to maintain composure. On the day prior to the stabbing incident, a message on Clenney's phone said, "Received multiple kisses and expressions of love and affection in the morning." Exactly 2 months prior, another note states, "However, at present, I am simply being extremely abusive." What's the reason for that? I'm undergoing a transformation into an unattractive individual, and the same is happening to him. Perhaps it's due to my actions, or perhaps I am now perceiving his genuine nature. He consistently claimed to have anger management problems, although I believe the justification for his behavior is more significant. There's discussion around abuse, specifically mentioned in a message titled "Words Hurt" from August 2021. Clenney physically assaulted him in moments of anger. While it may provide temporary relief, it has enduring consequences on his self-worth when he contemplates his reflection. Moreover, such behavior is universally unacceptable in any form of relationship, the statement states. Subsequent videos depict a tumultuous and coercive relationship, including altercations in the elevator of their residence and during a trip to Aspen. Police also found Obumseli's phone. Late in January 2022, Obumseli took a selfie with 2 bad cuts on his cheek that needed stitches and said Clenney was to blame. Texts also show that in the weeks before Obumseli's death, Clenney is said to have used a racial slur against him. "Is my love going to kill me?" Obumseli put something in a text. "February was the worst month I've had so far," he said. "I got cheated on, I got called that word again, I got slapped in my stitches that has reopened multiple times and it's not healing fast enough." It showed that Obumseli was not an abuser. The actual abuser in this relationship was Clenney. Obumseli appears to have been a victim of the same kind of abuse as Johnny Depp, Anthony Bourdain, and Gabby Petito, unfortunately. He's unable to regain control of his life, much like Anthony and Gabby. While prosecutors have charged Clenney with second-degree murder, she and her lawyers have maintained that the stabbing was an act of self-defense. All the evidence points to Clenney being the murderer, and the prosecution will use it to prove it was deliberate. The extremely toxic and abusive relationship between Obumseli and Clenney was the reason for this tragic event. On a second-degree murder accusation, Clenney, who is now 27 years old, is still in jail at the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center. On the Zoom hearing, her parents Kim and Deborah Clenney were also apprehended by the police. No one knows what the truth is. The trial is still going on, and Courtney Clenney's second-degree murder trial will begin soon. Everyone is waiting for the final hearing. So what do you think? Did Courtney Clenney kill her boyfriend for self-defense? Was it intentional or just an accident? Comment down below your viewpoint and let us know what's your take on this case. And if you like our true crime-based video content, Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, cause we make these videos just for you guys. And your like, comments, and subscriptions encourage us to keep making videos. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more updates on this developing case.